All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Listen, Gary is out today, but there's a lot of hot tea to pour. So we're going to have a tea party, and we got our special guest in the building. I want y'all to give a round of applause for Cheryl Underwood, member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. We are so happy to have you this morning in our Alfredas. You're going to go ahead and kick this thing off and let us know what's going on with Ray J.
Yes, Ricky. So Ray J went live and lied, claiming he slept with Sexy Red. Here's what he said.
I slept with Sexy Red. Stop playing with me. You can clip that all you want to. Talking about our party with Sexy Red. Slept with Sexy Red. Ask her. It's on a dead homie.
I don't want to admit that.
Well, Ray J later backpedaled, saying he was just trolling him and he fell asleep next to Sexy Red on a flight, not with her.
Oh.
He claimed it was all love, but Sexy Red was not having it. Okay, she clapped back. And here's what she said. Cornball lying on your meat is weird. Playing in your butt, not with me. Even to be saying we slept on the plane together. I said hi and kept it pushing. Is you cool, cuz? So, Cheryl, I got to ask you.
What?
Oh,
Has anybody ever, have you ever had to check somebody for claiming y'all got it in?
No, because I tell it first. And if sleeping together, meaning we slept together on a plane, I got to call everybody in first class because somebody owe me dinner.
Cheryl, we slept together in the 90s.
Listen to me, Rickey Smiley, if you don't quit,
What?
I was in love with Rickey Smiley. Rickey
tell.
Smiley wasn't trying to, he
Let's
was over
go.
there dating all them little housewives and stuff. I've been trying to get with Rickey Smiley, but he didn't want to holler at me. Just because we wear the same prescription in our glasses, he didn't want to holler at somebody.
Well, both
Somebody
of y'all
knew
keep y'all
story.
glasses on while y'all.
Absolutely, we got to. In case a fire break out, we got to get up out of there. And now that I'm on Wegovy, me and Ricky is the same size. I'm gonna need them pants she was wearing this weekend in Inglewood, Rickey Smiley.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my Lord.
Ricky had so many sparkles on his pants, it looked like he was about to be on Dancing with the Stars. That boy
Hey,
was
Kay,
sharp.
that was Tammy.
I saw the outfit. You
I ain't
was
wearing.
glittery.
I threw them damn pants in the garbage.
I'm about to
after
go to
that.
social media right now and take a
You
look.
made Michael's proud with all them damn rhymes. on you.
Sure did. You
Now-
know
Like
what?
Elton John.
But you know what, Ricky?
Yeah.
Since me and you can't be a couple, you know who's the best couple that's out right now?
Who?
Tiana Taylor and that fine boy from England. Where's he? He from Curacao, Jamaican, Sierra
What's the name
Leone.
of?
The boy Aaron
Aaron Pierre,
Okay.
yeah.
The boy that was moved. Stop. Listen to me. We gonna have to fight like Scar and like in the what is the Lion King and everything.
is
That
handsome.
boy is handsome. But Tiana Taylor and Aaron Pierre, they officially have confirmed their relationship after months of rumors that I knew that they was together because a video is circulating on social media showing the couple kissing as Tiana surprises Aaron with a party for his 31st birthday. You know what that means? Every man I know that's over the age of 60, get ready to party because I will be kissing everybody at the party. But prior to that, Taylor took to Instagram to share a flirty post for Pierre's big day on Saturday. She wrote, "Cheers to 31." That's WON for all you youngins that don't think I'm hip. Many more wins around the sun. Happy birthday, Woody. Now, I need some explanation on that one. She captioned the post alongside two cozy photos of the pair together. The first pic was a selfie of Taya blowing a kiss as Pierre smiled and tilted his head near her shoulder. Oh, that's love.
That's
Isn't that
cute.
love, ladies? That's
cute.
love. That means he care about you. If he ain't pushing you back, if he ain't giving you the Heisman, that means y'all really together. The second photo showed the Rebel Ridge star staring into the R&B singer's eyes as he stood between her legs. Works for me. While they were on the set. And in response to the sweet post, Pierre took to the comment section to thank Taylor for the love. And he said, "Now and always, thank you, Tay."
Okay, that's cute.
I wish somebody would do that for me. Ricky, where's my post?
Ricky, let's
Where's
go.
my post?
Let's make a connection right now.
You know I got you, baby.
Absolutely, but we can't be seen kissing together, nothing like that.
Why?
Let me go to the dentist first. Let me put you on my deductible. Because some people need to scrape their tongue. Get it together.
Oh my gosh.
Well, a razor blade,
You
God,
better
dog.
know it, Ricky Smiley. When you get older and you want to be in a relationship, you care about dental care.
Yeah, you
You
do.
damn right.
You do.
Yes. Have you ever licked your hand to make sure that your breath stays
Right.
before you get ready to kiss somebody? Because I'm a good kisser. Listen, Usher
Right.
wrote that song about me. I'm a good kisser. That's about the
think he
only
was
thing
talking
I'm
about
good
kissing.
at. What? You don't think he was?
He wasn't talking about kissing. Listen to the song carefully.
Well, I know what he's talking about, but this is Rickey Smiley morning show. Rickey been saved.
Let's keep it PG.
See that, Alfredas? You know what I'm talking about. Plus, you don't want everybody to know your moves.
No.
Now, Cheryl, they wanted me to ask, what happened to the show, The Talk?
What happened to us? We got canceled in this.
How many seasons was it, though?
It was 15 seasons. I came season 2, and lasted all the way to 15. And that's when you find out.
Cheryl, that was a great run, though.
It was. I praise God for it. Thank God. Come on. Didn't even know a job was open. Was ignoring the calls from somebody calling me from CBS, asking me did I want to come in for a meeting, and almost missed my blessing. But God said, get in the car. I got in the car, got the job, and held it till season 15. But then did y'all see the day that Sharon Osbourne came out of a bag on me?
What?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and that is a lesson to all women out there. That's when you find out your friend is really your coworker. Amen. Amen again. And you see how calm I was?
Yeah.
Oh, you're
because
real
I
calm.
represent all women. All women. You can't be the angry black woman. You just got to sit there and go, man, I can't wait for us to go to commercial because somebody going to get it.
Yeah.
This is my third strike. Go get HR because it's over.
So what happened when y'all went to commercial? What was that moment like?
Everybody came out. I got to thank Glam and the wardrobe department because everybody was rubbing on my shoulder like, you doing really good. You seem to be really calm because they know I come from these streets, Rickey Smiley. I might try to throw hands, as these youngins say. You know what I'm saying? These YNs,
right.
They say I might have to throw hands. But I really love Sharon Osbourne. But that's when you find out what the relationship is. But I'm writing a book and I will be telling the entire story.
You better write it down.
I'm about to write it.
Well, I appreciate, Cheryl, you're going to be on the whole show this morning, so we've been having so much fun. It's been fun all morning anyway. It was great being with you this weekend. You and Chris Spencer and Hope Flood and
Melanie
Buddy
Camacho,
Lewis.
Buddy Lewis. Oh, I got to thank Miss Pat.
Oh, yeah, Melanie Camacho.
She came. I got to thank Miss Pat for sending me her glam. But you know what she tried to do, Rickey Smiley?
What?
When I told her I was wearing a synthetic wig from Amazon before the boycott, because you got to say before the boycott. When you're over there, because people will be questioning you. So I said, I'm wearing a synthetic wig. She said, girl, you are not going to put synthetic wigs on your head. But look out for the synthetic wig. And if you know somebody good enough to cut it to your shape of your face and your head, synthetic wigs work just as good. But thank you, Trent, for coming over and kicking that chin in with them brushes, because I was looking sexy to the mug. I told y'all it's 3 of us that they think we're the same person. It's Gary with the T, Lil Yachty, and Cheryl Underwood.
Man,
you noticed that.
Bye.
What?
Hold on, boy, Rickey Smiley.
Put it up there.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Listen, Gary has the tea in the clue of the day. First of all, let's give a big round of applause. Sitting in with us this morning, the one and only Cheryl Underwood, ladies and gentlemen, on a damn Monday.
Yay!
And we're going to talk about how much fun we had out in Inglewood, California. I'm talking about the real LA, not the Hollywood Hills. Inglewood.
Up to no good.
Come on now. Listen, Gary is live in LA for the BET Awards. Gary is on the phone. And Gary, what's up? What's the tea out there at the BET Awards? What's up, man?
Well, first of all, good morning, Rickey, and good morning, Cheryl,
Good
darling.
morning, twin.
Yes, baby. It's a beautiful day. Cheryl, I miss you, girl, but I'm glad you're in today because I was wondering where you was at. I was trying to find you on the red carpet, girl, but they say, girl, this girl ain't here. She left. So I'm like, okay, girl. But anyway, Rickey, let me tell you something, honey. It is just fabulous out here, but I will say I am very angry, Rickey, and you was just here. Why you didn't tell me it was so damn cold out here?
Oh, yeah, get cold at night.
Yeah, do at night.
Yeah,
baby.
a nice breeze during the day, but LA get cold at night, and it warms up in the morning, get hot during the day. They have all 4 seasons in one day.
In one day.
They sure damn do, baby. I was I don't even have my damn fur here. It was hard for me to do work good, child, because it was so cold. But anyway, honey, the stars are shining bright, honey, here at BET. I'm telling you, they done pulled up a lot of girls that I hadn't seen in a while, child. They was coming through the room, honey, to get their little interviews in and stuff like that. But we having a wonderful time. Kirk Franklin, he told me particularly tell Rickey hi, and he enjoyed your comedy special. I was like, well, all right then, Kirk, I sure will tell him, honey. So when you fall through Black Lantern, honey, you could definitely stop by the show. But anyway, Her friends and them came to a lot of people coming through, honey. I mean, people I haven't seen in a while. Maya, y'all remember Maya?
Yeah,
Singer
of course.
Maya. Baby, Miss Maya fell through. She's still looking good. I'm like, girl, they not stressing you out. Because when these girls still look good like that, honey, that means they not stressing. But she said she just sitting around. She's still making more music, honey, and doing her thing and working it out. So she looks real good, and I can't wait to see her tonight. And now Riley, Candy Burry's daughter, Riley, is amazing. She is beautiful, baby. This girl is working. She got her own little TV show that she's doing. Candy stopped through, honey, to do her interview the day before because she said she was going back to China. Then she had to come back to L.A., honey, to do the award show. And I'm like, they are doing an amazing thing. But the really part that really touched me and Ricky and Cheryl, y'all, I asked a lot of people, y'all, had they put any money on Diddy's books?
Gary.
You know,
Yeah, Gary.
He got his own money.
But Sherry got his own money, but good. If you my friends, you could at least put a little money for some cigarettes or something, you know, to help out.
You all the way out there in L.A. worried about Diddy's
Worried about
books.
Diddy bucks.
Well, I mean, I have to ask the people, because I mean, cause the people want to know, honey. So, and a couple of them said they hadn't heard from him, but they were still keeping them lifted up in prayer. Cheryl, you know, did you give any money for his books, baby?
No, I got too many men on the payroll for me to be putting money on Diddy books. Matter of fact, he need to run me back some money. He run me back some money. He got it. Stop looking like he ain't got it.
Yeah, but he your friend, honey. So I'm like, like I said, some of them, said some of them just looked at me and rolled their eyes. I'm like, well, girl, I was only asking the question because people want to know. So, but the big thing is now a lot of people are wondering because they've been whispering if Beyonce is going to perform tonight. Because a lot of people say that Beyonce was supposed to be here. So, but I mean, they keep it real tight lip. But a few people saying, well, they heard she was going to be here. Some people saying that the baby might perform tonight. Her daughter.
Blue
what's
Ivy.
her daughter's name again? No, not Blue Ivy, the other one. Rumi. They say Rumi might perform tonight.
Rumi
Yeah.
performing?
Really?
That's what they said. They said, baby, she might get her close up tonight.
Listen. The whole family is talented. Matter of fact, they might as well be the Jackson 5. And
Right?
everybody get on now.
Hey, speaking of Beyonce, did you talk to Latoya Luckett?
Girl, I thought you were about to say LaToya Jackson. I was finna say, get on out of
She need a hamburger.
Yeah, LaToya Jackson is
They
downstairs.
don't, somebody don't get LaToya Jackson a hamburger quick.
You better know. That's my girl. That's my girl.
Yeah, that's your girl, right, baby? Honey. She looking like Michael, honey.
Listen.
Baby. But you know what? At first, it's funny you asked. Now, Latoya Luckett did come through. I talked to Latoya Luckett, and we chatted it up and stuff. She's doing. She has a new TV show coming out on BET. She looks amazing. She's doing good. And you know what, Sherry? I love it that Latoya stay working. After they kind of pushed her out of the group, but this girl still work. She keeping her job,
Yes,
honey.
right.
And that's what I
That's
like
right.
about Latoya Luckett.
Get that
When you
bag.
can keep your job, get the bag,
Get
honey.
the bag. Get the bag. Mm-hmm.
And she had her husband with her too, and her husband was right by her side. And that's a good thing when these girls get married to get a new husband, and they keep the husband by their side, and stuff like that. Because the husband got to make sure that the money come in just in case.
Gary, I don't know if that's why she had him by her side.
Oh, and what you think it is, Alfred?
I mean, it's her husband. Why not just have him?
Oh, companionship?
Yeah.
I don't know. But what are we talking about, husband and money? That sound like
Yeah.
pimping. I can't do that. Mm-mm.
I know. I don't want to say nothing.
Listen, well, I'm just
Better
saying
not.
for me, I don't want to be with a man that run my career and control my money because now I work for you. Why don't we work together? I date a dude that work at the gas station. I'm going to have them shirts pressed for you because your name is Nathaniel, but they can only get Nate on the shirt. I'm going to have your stuff tight.
Sure.
You know why? Because I'm going to get a full tank of gas, a honey bun, some Doritos, because my baby Nathaniel work at the gas station.
That's right.
Listen.
That's right. That's right, Cheryl. That's
What
right,
you
honey.
gonna get Cheryl said? Give him that
A
list
honey
again.
bun, some Doritos, Arizona tea, and a full tank of gas. Hey, Nathaniel.
That's right, baby. You got to do that, honey.
Hey.
Cheryl, honey, if you give him a job, baby, he might run off with your money while you're on stage.
Listen, well, I don't mind you contributing to my career with advice and counsel, but I don't know if we could be merging this money together and then you end up having a baby with somebody else. Now I got to burn the house down. See, I'm from Arkansas. This ain't gonna go the way you think. Somebody ain't gonna make it. If you ain't never had a hatchet or a butcher knife thrown at you, you do not not want none of this down south love.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, baby. I try to tell those girls, Cheryl, honey,
Yes.
our freezers all nice and lovely because she got a husband. Girl, you better wait a minute, honey. If you leak into some jeans, let him stay in them jeans, baby.
Baby.
Put some flags on. He's going to walk out your life.
Hey, you ain't walking out my life. You might be rolled out on the stretcher, but you ain't walking out my life. This is not. I'm not looking stupid at the church. Now you done broke up with me.
Oh, God.
Hell.
Period, babe. That's a period and not a comma. The color today, y'all, is one of my favorite LA colors. My color today is rose gold. On the high end, you say rose gold, and on the low end, Cheryl, just say pretty pink, baby. That's your color for today.
That's my club name, Pretty Pink.
Pretty Pink.
Hey, Rob. I'm still stuck on a honey bun, some Doritos, and a full tank of gas.
Hey, Nathaniel. And
Arizona
iced
tea.
Arizona tea, that's right, in a bag. In one of them little plastic bags.
Yes.
That can
Man, y'all
double as a
stop.
hair bonnet and a garbage bag.
Man, please. Man, I ain't gonna be able to do this all morning, y'all. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. Special guest Cheryl Underwood.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Y'all, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning, the U.S. Tuesday. A beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. BET 2025 BET Awards last night took place, y'all. And let me tell you something. It was very interesting. I liked a lot of it, and I thought, I'm going to be honest with you, I was a little disappointed, y'all, because people had been told me, I got messages from all over the country saying that BET was going to definitely have Beyonce the last night, and she wasn't there. They say, honey, they changed the award show. They said because Beyonce was coming. They used to have it around my birthday, around the 29th, and they changed. They said they changed it because Beyonce said she was definitely going to be there to receive her award, but Miss Carter.
Has she ever been there?
I think she been.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. When she first started, of course, when you first start, you got to go. When she was a Destiny Child, she went. But after she became a bigger star, I'm sure those shows like that, if they weren't the Grammys or the Oscars and stuff, she probably had.
She Cowboy Carter now. She got to go to the Country Music Award.
Yeah. Yeah, but she wasn't there. But anyway, the people that was there last night, it was really nice, Ricky. The people looked nice. They didn't look as good as I wanted them to look, though. But
Of course, for you,
It's not
Gary.
the Met Gala.
Yeah, it's sure not the damn Met Gala. But golly, Rick, I mean, they tried a little bit, but I still, when we go to the Met Gala and the Oscars and the Grammys, we pull out the best, honey. But they had some of the best and worst looks last night, and I was just like, girl, in particular, honey. Now some people try to say Keke Palmer outfit was not cute, but I thought Keke, she looked,
She looked nice.
She looked real nice. I mean, she gave it. I mean, I loved it. I mean, it was part of the best dress look. I mean, she had the two-piece on. She had the nice little train on. She was wearing the black and white. They were saying that the bob was cute. Her train was cute. And the little sheer top, everything was good. And she did it again. Now, Kevin Hart, they were talking about Kevin Hart's look. I mean, he had a simple black tuxedo suit, honey. And, it was...
Less is more, Gary.
Less is more, Ricky, but God dog here. I mean, why all y'all wearing
Man,
the
I
same
had to
thing?
change clothes. He was hosting.
Yeah, what you supposed to wear?
Yeah, but what you supposed to wear? I mean, give me a little bedazzlement or whatever. His
He
wife
did. He
dress.
put on the mink coat and did the usher.
That
gave
big old
away
red
the
coat.
cherries.
Yeah, the police, and that almost fell. But
And I'm glad that they let him host. I just absolutely love Kevin Hart. Entertaining, funny. Gonna come up with some good sketches. You cannot go wrong with Kevin Hart.
Did anybody else see Lizzo? I thought she looked amazing.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
She looked really good.
Andrew
She
Tate
get
looked good, but let me
She looked
find
really
Lizzo.
good.
Yeah, but now who look? Jordan Sparks. Lord, I'm like, what did Jordan Sparks had on like that girl in the church dress, honey? Now they said the look inspired. They say the look inspired a lot of people to honey buy more peach for the summer, honey. Cause that she on that cute peach dress, honey, and her cute little purse, whatever. But one of the worst looks, and I knew damn well she better got on the worst look, honey. Kalani. All them tattoos on her body and that dress are just it almost camouflaged into her body look. They
love
said
it.
Kalani, they said she was giving a wedding guest look, like she was going more to a wedding than doing doing a red carpet. Then they had honey Miss Tisha Campbell, baby. They said this girl look. They said they couldn't believe that she was looking that comfortable in that dress because all that fabric she had on looked like it was a leather dress. But I like Tisha, so I ain't gonna say nothing bad about her. And some people try to come at Sierra, baby. You will not
baby,
talk about Sierra,
looks
baby.
so
now
cute.
Sierra look good, but the only thing about it, I feel the people was upset about because she had a baseball cap on. And Sierra, you listen because you love the show. and she gave me a great interview, honey, in the radio room. But she just had a baseball cap on, Ricky, with a cute dress.
But
on.
it's the look. I love that she had like the leather shirt and the look. She's from Atlanta. She had the A. Listen, she looked.
Yeah,
she
bring
gave
it down.
it.
You can bring
She
it down a
gave
little
it.
bit.
I loved it.
Ricky, but the baseball cap.
It
though,
was cute.
Yeah.
She gave a look.
No,
It was
away-
shabby
It's like, you
chic.
know how you put a baseball cap to dress it down a little bit?
Yes, that's what
I
she
had on
did.
suits and the baseball cap, to the back or to the front and just dress it, bring it down a little bit. Yeah, that's good.
Did y'all not hear what I said? The red carpet, honey. You don't do that on the red carpet.
But she also had on baubles and leather, and she looked great.
She had on a damn baseball cap, and they said it wasn't cute. Sierra, I love you, girl, honey, because she's coming to the show, too, Ricky. We love her. Baby, Sierra is so great,
God.
honey. Baby, Ricky, when that girl came in and sat down and I did the interview with her, honey, she just class, honey. She was moving her way over, honey, to the Ricky Smiley morning booth, even though she was coming to see me, too. But she moved her way, and baby, she gave us a cute little interview. Now, she got a little upset with some people, but we ain't talking about that. But anyway.
Who she was upset with? Somebody from our show?
But anyway,
We ain't say nothing.
Ricky, I'm gonna tell you later, damn it.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you on the air.
What about T.I. and Eris?
Add fuel to your fire. What you said, Alfred?
What about T.I.? He looked cute. They looked
Yeah,
cute.
T.I., his suit was.
Tell me the blue suit.
Yeah, that blue, but I understand that suit though, Ricky. Yeah, I don't care damn what y'all say. I like T.I. and stuff, but that suit was very interesting.
He and
though.
Eris were
You
dressed
know?
alike. He and his baby were dressed alike. I thought that was cute.
Yeah, but I tell you what, honey, who people talking about said, baby, Snoop Dogg and his wife, baby. They said, that blue, honey, they said that man is right there. It was like, honey, now some people say, honey, weird doesn't always mean bad. They say, now, the monochromatic look, they say, yes, honey. Does the shade of blue look, honey, amazing on Snoop? They said, yes, but they said that match outfits with him and his wife had on, they said, honey, they were too far over the edge. So it just, but I'm glad he gave his wife a nice tribute last night. He spoke very highly of her. He said she stayed with him. Because they kind of had, allegedly a few, little shake up there. And honey, she stayed by his side, honey. She with her husband, and everything looks great. So Jamie Foxx tribute was really nice last night too. I enjoyed it. I mean, it brought tears to his eyes, and it was nice to see he and both his daughters that was sitting last night. Ludacris gave him a good tribute. Tank did a good job. Babyface did a good job. Jennifer Hudson, she did a good job as well. The people were nice. T-Pain. I mean, it was a really nice award show. Now, like I said, the people did kind of come. They came good, but they could have did better than they always do, when they go to all these other award shows. So it was a good look, and we liked them, and everything was beautiful, and I love it. I'm so glad they invited me, and I can't wait to go back another year to the BET Awards, because the radio room, the media room, I should say, was really nice, because Rick, when the people come through, they be fighting, honey, to get to your booth. Can you take such and such? Can you take such a? And me and Shamia, honey, we was like, oh yeah, we could take them out. We were taking all around us and everything, because there's so many new artists out there, Ricky. I'm like,
right.
I mean, it was amazing. I'm like, boy, and believe it or not, these people are gonna be big stars tomorrow, honey. So they're gonna be coming on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
Oh, yeah.
Your friend Major said hi. Major, he come by and do his promotion, honey. So he said, tell Ricky hi. I said,
Tell Major I said, what's up?
Yes, honey, he was begging for tickets. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. But anyway, the color today.
Don't do that. You messy as hell.
The color today, honey, is one of my favorite color. My color today, y'all, in honor of BET again, honey. It was black, honey, because it was a beautiful black moment. So on the high end, you say black, and on the low end, you say noir. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the C.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the C and the caboose today, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful post-BET Awards day. And here's what's happening in the celebrity news. Y'all, Taraji P. Henson, honey. Now, this girl performed last night. Well, she was on stage last night with Tiana Taylor. But, baby, she's speaking out again today because people trying to be messy with Taraji, and they won't do that. Now, Taraji said that she is definitely setting the record straight, y'all, on the rumors of a feud with Miss Oprah Winfrey and slamming the narrative, y'all, as a targeted campaign. She said they're trying to derail the color purple. She said, quote, I think it was just a campaign, honey, so that this black movie wouldn't do well. That's what Ms. Henson said. Now, Henson also denied ever, y'all, taking aim at Oprah during the film's press tour. She said despite, that she was outspoken regarding her pay disparity. She said, me and Oprah, honey, she said, I just have a love and a fondness for her, she said. She said she just texted me the other day commended me on the job well done in Straw. And they're saying that movie Straw is a real good one. I got to check it out and stuff because I haven't seen it yet. Now, they're saying that the Oscar nominee also addressed y'all being unfairly blamed y'all for the film's box office dip. Now, she said, quote, "You know, honey, that that's BS, baby," she said. Now, Taraji emphasized y'all unity among black women, adding y'all that we are more powerful when we support each other. She also called the field rumors disrespectful and fictitious, unquote. Why they always try to pit black women against one another for one thing and stuff like that? You know, especially like Taraji and Oprah. You know doggone well Taraji ain't gonna say nothing bad about Oprah because she loved Oprah dearly. And like Oprah said, honey, she loved her as well. So she said people need to stop trying to do it, shut it down, and try to mess up the movie The Color Purple. I mean, Alfredo, have you ever been trying to be pitted against another person, like maybe Tamara or somebody?
No way. I don't do that. I don't have girl fights. I'm too old for it.
Yeah. I never forget when my classmates, when I was in the, 10th grade, and I went home and told my mama two of my classmates was fighting, two girls. She said, they still fight in the 10th grade?
Right?
So, so she was shocked by it. But if they still fighting in the 10th grade, they still fighting as adults. But nevertheless, this is not a fight. So Taraji said, honey, y'all could shut that down right now.
I know she did because first off, nobody's fighting with Oprah except maybe Monique. But I'm saying besides her, nobody's starting a fight with Monique.
Oh, you mean with
Oprah.
Yeah, so, because Oprah's the queen of all things. All right, moving on. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, last night was the BET Awards, and I'm telling y'all, there was a couple of icons, and, one of the favorite icons, because I liked all the ones that, received the icon award, but in particular, y'all, Kirk Franklin, honey, we just love us some Kirk Franklin, honey. He received this icon award last night, and he had a couple of special guests opening up for him, and I was very pleased to see and hear this. So here's how some of that went down.
I am not perfect. I fail. I sin. I'm not a perfect Christian. I'm not a perfect husband. And we all know I'm not a perfect father. I'm not even a perfect artist because I can't even sing. Which makes this award even more amazing because what I really do don't make sense. And if you're listening to this, that's when you know it's God. When it don't make sense.
I love that.
The cameras panned, honey, when he said that. I can't remember the celebrity that it panned on, and his face was like, what? But that was nice. He spoke out and he said he is not perfect.
So humble.
Yes, and none of us are perfect. I mean, Ricky, would you have gotten up and said something like that if you received
Absolutely.
It was very interesting. It was very touching. But some of the performers that opened up for him, which was really good, he had Tamar, honey. Miss Tamar opened up. She sang a song, honey. Money Long. Jamal Roberts, the guy from American Idol. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, if my recollection served me right, he had a shirt on last night, too, if I'm not mistaken. Because, Jamal, I told him, I said, Jamal, you're not wearing shirts this year? But, honey, because he doesn't wear a shirt, but he did real well. But it was a really good award show, and it was a really good honor for Kirk Franklin, Mariah Carey, and Jamie Foxx, some of the icon winners. They did real good, and it was nice, that they gave them. And a lot of people want to know what's an icon. So an icon, I'm getting an icon is a person that, that's been around for a while, have done a lot of great things in the community and, in their line of work and what have you. And I think all those girls and all those that won are icons. So, Rick, have you received an icon award yet? I think you have, huh?
No.
Yeah.
I've received a lot of small, a lot of awards, NAACP, awards from different organizations that I participate in or whatever, and I'd be happy with that. SCLC, the National Urban League, stuff like that, yeah.
Well, we're going to put it out there because, damn it, you've been doing comedy for what,
I received the
40 years?
BET Comedy Award back before.
Yeah,
nice.
but I'm talking about an icon, too, because you've been around for a while. You've been doing
35 years.
35 doggone years.
Man,
you can't
listen.
get more iconic than that.
Listen, as long as God is pleased with me and the things that I do, and God recognizes me and allow me to wake up with my health and my strength to see another day, I don't have to be awarded by man.
Yes,
like for real.
Yeah.
Man, as long as my children and my grandchildren are healthy or whatever, that's reward enough for me. You know what I'm saying? So God knows my work. He see the things that I do in the community and help me. And I ain't doing it to be rewarded. I do it because it come natural. So I'm good. If they did, it would be nice. And if they didn't, I'm fine. Yeah. I'm fine. I woke up this morning. My toe wasn't hurting. My knees wasn't hurting. Nothing. I ain't got to go to dialysis or nothing. Nothing. But blessings on blessings. I just thank him for health and strength and everything. And that's it.
And like they say, your award, honey, is your check. So there you have it. Okay.
That part.
Is that what they say?
The color today.
None of them damn envelopes last night had a check in there. Not the one. Not the one Miss H right here.
Okay.
We thank you for Miss H and Alfred.
Yes, we do, especially today.
Come on.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yes, Lord. The color today, y'all, is noir. On the high end, you say noir, and on the low end, you say beautiful black. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Hold it. Half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the T and the color of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Rickey. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Continuing on with the BET Awards, y'all. Now, this is a very shocking and touching story, y'all. Now, we all know Angel Reese and Clarissa Shields, y'all. Are y'all familiar with these two ladies? Mm-hmm. Well, now, they are both athletes. They are both athletes, y'all. And they were up, y'all, for the Sportswoman of the Year award. But, baby, Miss Clarissa Shields is speaking out, honey. She said she believed that she was robbed, honey, at the 2025 BET Awards, honey. She said, honey, that, that she didn't understand how, she didn't win award because, she's a very great, successful athlete. She said that, she said, quote, she said, I still don't know, honey, how I didn't win the Sportswoman of the Year award at BET Awards. She said, but congratulations to Angel Reese, honey, and all the other nominees just attended. She said she just thought accolades mattered. Rock T?
She's right.
I mean, she had a pretty amazing year. Angel Reese won it the last couple of years, and I guess people were questioning what did she do to win it this third time. A lot of people also said Asia Wilson from the Las Vegas Aces probably should have won it as well, so. It's all opinionated, man. You got people that sit in the room.
Look at the numbers. Right. That girl had belts laying out right there. That girl done won titles. And,
exactly. That's what I'm
just saying. I love Angel Reese, and she's my favorite player in the WNBA. Well, one of my favorite players in the WNBA, and she have not won a championship yet. She just got in the WNBA.
That's the point. Everybody's saying, how did she win it this third time, and she didn't do anything this third time. So that's why Clarissa was that one, or Asia Wilson, those were the two other favorites that should have won it. That's what everybody's saying. And I agree 100%. I agree with you.
And are they looking at popularity, or are they looking at the numbers and the accomplishment they made on the court and in the ring? And
that's the
what
argument.
are they looking at?
It should be the overall picture. It's like when you get voted into the Hall of Fame. You got what you do on the field or the court, and then you got what kind of a person were you off the field and off the court and in the community and so on and so forth. So I agree, man. I think they misfired on this one. No disrespect to Angel Reese, but they misfired on this one.
Yeah, well, poor Clarissa got a new man here. She got papoose and everything by her side. They say she dressing nice. She looking better. Some people saying they may have gave it to Angel Reese because of the way she looked, honey. I don't know. But nevertheless, honey, it's a very sad situation, honey.
Angel Reese was so shy the other night and left with 4 points. I can't remember the meme that cracked me up.
They've been killing her.
Angel Reese came dressed like Michelle Obama and left with 4 points and 2 rebounds.
Yeah, dog, they've been lighting her up this year.
Yeah, okay.
I love her. I don't care. She's still my favorite player, but that particular meme was funny.
So we're going to follow this story back and see how this turned out, because that's not a good look right now, honey. So we love all of them. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, it's finally out, y'all. It is finally out. Sherry Shepherd has finally confessed, y'all, and told the world, which we already knew, who the person was that she was talking about, baby, that had approached her at the Broadway Award. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Sherry Shepherd finally confirmed, y'all, that the actress who confronted her baby months back at the Broadway premiere of Othello was Nia Long. Yes, baby. She said it was Miss Long. They said the only time, honey, she said the only time I've ever, honey, talked about Nia Long is when, baby, she went through it with her partner. She told the people, she said, I supported her, and I said that she, honey, should deserve y'all to have a good man to be by her side. Now, Sherry continued that there's not a lot of black women on TV, so, honey, I have no idea who she thought, baby, she was shading, honey, or who she thought was shading her. She said, but it definitely wasn't her. She said, I have no beef with Nia Long. She said, I'm a fan of hers, and we're grown women, honey. She said, we both are the same age, honey, and we could discuss this. She said, that's why I invited her on my show.
Did she go to the show?
Well, she hadn't been to the show yet, honey. They said, but back in March, they said the Sherry Shepherd Show host opened up, y'all, about a heated backstage moment, y'all, when the A-list star honey did not mention any names, but now she's telling the names and stuff. But now the deal is, but some people saying, because Sherry is saying, y'all, that she really think that Nia Long did not know who she was. She said some people saying that she probably thought that she was Loretta Devine, or then they named that other woman. Yeah, they say because Nia probably hadn't been out in a while. But
she's an actress. She know that wasn't no Loretta Devine.
Well, I don't know. But they said she said that. Or the other woman who played in what's the other one? The one who gave the woman the pie with some pooping. Octavia Spencer. They say she thought she was Octavia Spencer. But Sherry said.
I think when Sherry first talked about it, she said that the person said, "You've been shading me on your show." So
that means she knew.
Any of them who else has a show?
Yeah, that was Sherry said because there's not that many black women on TV. But Sherry did say, because when Neil was going through with that basketball player husband, or a fiance of hers who cheated on her with the damn receptionist of European descent, honey, everybody was very empathetic with Neil, honey, because she was really going through, honey, and stuff, honey. But I guess maybe I don't know how she mistaken Sherry, but Sherry said it definitely wasn't her, but Sherry now is letting the world know who it was, Neil Long.
Well, not for no Loretta Devine. Special case, Loretta Devine just opened up another location in Atlanta, right? What's the name of the restaurant?
Oh, yeah, the Pigfoot Palace.
Wait a minute.
Pigfoot Palace.
Wait a minute.
What they say?
Third version of it now.
No.
Got a lot of options for
No.
Alfreda's.
No, I was really like, ooh, yummy. No.
They got pig knuckle appetizers.
Come on.
They got
That's not true.
They got glazed pigfoot desserts.
Sir, you cannot do that.
They have pigfoot cheesecake. You got to try it.
That's disgusting and not true.
What's the name of it to get in the restaurant?
The Pigfoot Palace.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Where is it? Is it on Howard Mill?
What's wrong with y'all?
I think they moved that one down to the south side. But yeah.
Nope. No, sir.
They do deliver. You can DoorDash.
Yeah, so congratulations, honey, to Loretta. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is New York. On the high end, you say New York, and on the low end, you say beautiful scarlet. That's your color for today.
Oh, God, problems.
Pigfoot smoothies. They got a nice pigfoot and banana smoothie.
That's so nasty.
Why I got to be Loretta Devine?
I know. What did she do to you?
Oh, man. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Oh, my God.
Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the T and the clue of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, hump day, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Sticking with the BET Awards show, y'all. A lot of people are still talking about this, y'all. Now, Ricky, they're saying, y'all, that many millennials, honey, I mean many millennials, they said they was very confused the other day, y'all, when two original hosts of BET's 106 in Park, baby, did not show up, honey, for the highly anticipated reunion. And y'all know who am I talking about? I'll tell you in a minute, honey. They say the fans of the revered 2000s music video countdown show were ecstatic, honey, to see former hosts Free, Jaleesa, Keisha, Shantae, Terrence J, and the Basement Big Tigger reunite on the stage, honey, for the nostalgic 25th anniversary celebration of the show. They said not only y'all that, they said, but the 106 in Park reunion included performances by the host, Mr. 106 in Park himself, by Wow, honey, as well as Keisha Cole, Ashante, Amory, B26, y'all, B2K, Jim Jones, Maya, T.I., y'all, and so many more. But the T was, they said, who was noticeably absent, y'all, was host AJ Calloway and Roxy Diaz.
Really?
Oh, baby, they was not there. They said social media users expressed their disappointment, honey, over their absences, and some wondered, y'all, if the two were disinvited despite going on a press tour, y'all, for the highly anticipated moment, y'all, and people were just really...
I thought they were there.
No, they weren't there, y'all, but, honey, they speaking out, though. Now, they said this, and, you know, they said AJ, he expressed, y'all, his regrets. Now, he said he expressed his regrets, y'all, for missing the BET Awards, explaining that he, y'all, was traveling, honey, on a plane at the time and was unable to stop the plane to attend despite his efforts. Now, he added, y'all, that hopefully there'll be another reunion that he and his fans, y'all, could definitely participate in. Now, that's what he said, y'all, you know, about that, honey. And, you know, so, and, you know, and he was definitely, some people saying he may have been on a cruise. Now he said, quote, when you're on a plane, honey, and your plane blows up because you missed a huge night for the best and liveliest audience in the world, he said, I'm so sorry. He said, I couldn't make it tonight. He said, I'm literally still in the air. He said, I tried honestly. He said, but it did not work out. And that's what Mr. A.J. Calloway said. Roxy came back and she said that she wanted to share her deepest regret over missing the reunion, explaining y'all that an unexpected job opportunity prevented her from attending. She said, honey, she apologized to her fan, saying that she was sorry that, honey, if she let people down. She said 106 gave her, y'all, the tools and foundation to become the TV host. She said that she's definitely today. She put that on Instagram, and she also said because of the liveliest audience, she said, you are the ones who have kept me relevant all these years. She said, your love and support has been fuel for me to keep going and keep advocating for the culture on major platforms, unquote. Isn't that nice?
What was she working on? What's she working on?
I don't know what she's working on, but I remember, but it was something, and we love Roxy, because I don't know if you recall, Roxy started radio with us.
Yep, 97.9 The Beat in Dallas.
Baby, Roxy, she worked in promotions. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, baby, Miss Roxy, she started, baby. Now, she didn't stay around too long, honey, because Miss Roxy got her promotional honor, and she left. But she did start with us, and she was a great promotions person, and now she's a big star, and we hated that, she missed the thing, because a lot of people was looking for her in AJ, but, things come up. She said the big job came up and she couldn't, leave that job.
AJ is going to be on the Fantastic Voyage, so that's going to be cool.
Yeah. And Roxy, and she's doing a podcast right now and stuff. But look like to me, they were doing the press run. Look like somebody would say, yeah, well, the awards are going to be on this day. Can you, just kind of stay around or whatever? But, things happen and people have to go. So congratulations to Roxy and AJ. We love them both, honey, from the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Absolutely.
All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Wendy Williams' ex-husband, Kevin Hunter, baby, he said what? He said he is planning a tell-all interview with Gayle King. Now, they're saying, y'all, it looks like Wendy's ex-husband, honey, is ready to tell his side of the story. Now, the Jasmine brand exclusively, y'all, reports that the media manager is currently prepping, y'all, for a sit-down interview with award-winning broadcaster.
Man, he about to get towed up.
You think Gayle gonna tell him what?
Man, please.
I don't know. They say, well, exactly the details, y'all, of the conversation haven't been disclosed. They say Kevin may have plenty to address, including Wendy's ongoing conservatorship battle and his own legal woes. Now, people say they are definitely waiting for this. They say Kevin is currently involved in a lawsuit against the Wendy Williams show, y'all, former production company, Delmar Mercury, claiming, y'all, that he was wrongfully terminated after his 2019 split with Wendy. Now, their divorce followed a highly publicized cheating scandal during which Kevin fathered a child with another woman. Now, they're saying since his departure from the now-canceled show, Kevin has continued to make headlines for his money troubles, including selling his beautiful Florida mansion and being sued, y'all, for alleged credit card debt, y'all. So people are excited about it, and they're waiting to hear it. And I think if Delmar Mercury, they owe Kevin some money, they need to give him his money, because he managed Wendy. He did a good job with Wendy at the time, honey, even though he cheated on her and had an outside baby, which I really think took her through a tailspin, because allegedly they said Wendy didn't mind him, doing his other little stuff, but if you bring a baby here, we got a problem. And he brought that baby there, and there was a problem, honey, allegedly. So, it's a sad situation.
This is not considered a break baby, and it's just a regular baby.
No, this was no break baby. This was a regular. Gabrielle Union's baby was a break baby, because, she took some time off with her and Dwayne Wade, honey.
God, Gary.
And he decided, honey, to go ahead on, honey.
I need to talk about that, Gary.
Huh? No, but we're getting the definition of break baby.
Yeah, but you don't have to compare. You can just clarification. Say what it is. Don't have to say to people.
Break baby.
Well, just in case people didn't know.
What did you say, Ron?
Oh, God.
We give definition of break baby.
So that's what it is. So break baby is when you take a break, say we're going to break up for a week, he go out and mess with another woman, and she get pregnant, and then they go back together the following week. That was a break baby. So we're going to keep our parties lifted up in prayer, and hopefully and prayerfully, y'all, that, Kevin, gets his word out there and stuff or whatever. And I think that break baby mama left him. So I don't think she around, baby, honey. She ain't got no more money with her.
Couldn't nobody bring no baby in your house, good.
Show
you wouldn't forgive him, would it, Gary?
I sure would not. So I sure would not.
Even as the Lord forgive us for
would
all of our
not.
sins and transgressions, and you can forgive B.E. James if he bought a break baby.
No sirree, honey, because, honey, we don't play those games, honey. You take a break and you sit home, honey, and you read the Bible. That's what you do, honey. You meditate.
I like
you
that.
You don't go out and gallivant and, honey, messing around with somebody else. No.
And then bring a baby home, and then you got to take care of it.
That's right. You got to look at that damn baby, and every time you look at him, you think about his ugly.
Okay, every baby is a gift, Gary.
The color of the day, honey, is one of my favorite. My color of the day is New York, damn it. On the high end, you say New York, and on the low, you say Scarlet. That's your color for the day.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the T and the color of the day. Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Thursday. A beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody is talking and excited, y'all, for Mr. Simon Guabardia, y'all. Y'all know who Simon is? He's the ex-husband, or to-be ex-husband of Miss Portia Guabardia Williams. Well, honey, they're saying that the good news is, y'all, that Simon is out of the ice, y'all. They released Simon from the ICE Detention Center. They said, but the bad news is, they put him on the plane and sent him right on back to Nigeria, y'all. They said this ain't the first time that this happened to Simon. They said, but all of a sudden, Portia's divorce just got even more, y'all, complicated. Now, they're saying that they've been following Simon's complicated immigration status for the last year when reports surfaced, y'all, showing that he had overstayed his visa nearly 30 years ago. Now, the United States deported him, y'all, for the first time back in 1992. However, they're saying, y'all, that Simon managed to obtain a green card that same year. Now, allegedly, they say he obtained that green card under fraudulent circumstances. So, his attempts to become a permanent citizen were repeatedly, y'all, denied. Now, back in 2025, while still very much wrapped up, y'all, in his divorce with Portia, ICE, y'all, apprehended Simon and took him to a facility outside of Atlanta. Now, he's been stuck there ever since, and it's all part of, y'all, the president's mass deportation plan. Now, according to a new report, y'all, from Us Weekly, they're saying that the Department of Homeland Security released, y'all, Simon from ICE detention center earlier in June. And a lot of people saying they released him in June because, you know, Portia's birthday is June the 22nd, a couple of days before mine. Now, they said they immediately placed him on a flight, y'all, to his home country of Nigeria. Now, the outlet also spoke, y'all, with one of Simon's very close friends who confirmed, y'all, that Simon is definitely safe and sound, and he's in good spirits. They say he's also not mad at POTUS, the deportation efforts that got him kicked out of the United States. But apparently they say he wants to have a meeting, y'all, with the president, just like Savannah Christie did. Y'all know for Christie, they say Simon said he want to talk to Trump right now immediately. But they're saying, y'all, of course, that this latest development in Simon's immigration case adds another layer of mess, y'all, for his ongoing divorce from Portia. Now, he met with the judge on yesterday, allegedly, y'all, to address their ongoing fight over their prenuptial agreement. Now, they say the ICE agents were going to take him there. They say, but since he's in Nigeria, they couldn't take him there, so he had to do a Zoom, honey. So, isn't that beautiful? Simon's out.
So she get the house. How does that work?
Oh, no. They got to still go to court. That's what they were supposed to meet up yesterday. They still have to go to court now, but Simon couldn't be there in person, so they said they had to put him on Zoom because he's, back in Nigeria and stuff. But my question is, why everybody want to move to the United States? I thought all the blacks and everybody like to go. I want to go to Nigeria. I want to go to Nairobi. I want to go to Quebec. I want to go to Africa. Well, why everybody want to go to all these places?
There's a lot of people trying to get up out of the United States.
Especially
now. There's a lot of black folks moved to like Thailand and places like that.
Well, because I would wonder why, because if all these people trying to get in, they and stuff like that, and they deporting everybody and stuff like that.
Well, you see, Hakeem came to America and found him a queen.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Hakeem.
He said, where do I find? He said Queens.
Yes.
He found her in Queens, over there by LaGuardia Airport, and he married her. Well, her name was Lisa. Now, why let it say, go ahead, honey, take a chance.
Well, there you have it, honey. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. Baby Tisha Campbell, honey, is speaking out. She looked amazing, y'all, at the BET Award. They're saying, baby, that's Tisha Campbell. She snatched, honey, plastic surgery confession, and she's doing girl talking. They say it's always refreshing, honey, when celebrities are open and honest about the plastic surgery that they have had, honey. Although, they're not obligated, they don't have to talk about it, but they're saying that the iconic Tisha Campbell, she recently spilled all the tea about her refreshments, honey, while on the red carpet for the 25th annual annual BET Awards, and here's what she said.
It was a mommy makeover. I had extra skin from the baby, and they tightened me together. And so I happened to be working on the Miss Pat show with Taj and Lily from SWV, and we got a chance to talk. And I convinced them to call the doctors, and they wanted mommy makeovers too. And I just feel like, we should be feeling good about ourselves,
How she gave them
Wait,
up.
she out of
Okay.
I
She
mean,
just
don't be
dropped
telling
dime on them.
Exactly. Don't be
Yes,
ratting
baby.
me out. I want people to think I worked out.
Busted.
Yeah. She's sold, baby. She everybody know now who's gonna have some surgery, honey. But I think it's nice that you have, if people want to do a little plastic surgery, honey. She said, honey, that after that, baby, she had a bit of droppage here and a little bit of droppage there, and she said they tightened it all up together. So, and it's more women need to, and men as well need to have some plastic surgery. And if you got the extra coin to do it and stuff, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. And she looks amazing, honey, as long as she don't start looking too cash. But they said though, Alfreeza and Brad, they said that it's addicting.
I'm
Is
sure it
addicting?
is. I'm sure it is. I would just probably keep going till you get perfect. And what's perfect?
Man, please, I know somebody right now that can't smile and can't frown. You can't tell if she's smiling. You can't tell if she's frowning. And she look like a brat doll.
Yeah, that's too much.
Her skin smooth. Them facial injections.
I mean, look at Kris Jenner. She looks younger than Kim Kardashian now.
Yeah. And some
I
people.
seen the girl sitting up there at the funeral crying with a smile on her face. I'm like,
The cool today, honey. My favorite cool, my cool today is summer breeze. On the high end, you say summer breeze. And on the low end, just say beautiful orange. And for more information, go to RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. You can follow me at GaryWDTA.com. Oh, y'all wrong for that.
y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
What can I
Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day, Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Fatter Joe, baby, honey, and Jada Kids. Baby, people are talking about them, how they reacted, y'all, to Offset's recent request, y'all, for spousal support from his beautiful ex-wife to be Cardi B. And they say Fat Joe is not there for it. Now, they're saying that the pair discussed the legal filings, honey, during a recent episode of their new Joe and Jada podcast. In hip-hop lately, they said, we've been seeing guys asking for spousal support. They say, you've been seeing these guys. I'm like talking about one rap star is particularly saying that he needs the bread because she makes more money than him. That's what Joe told Jada Kiss and what have you. Then they're saying, y'all, that, these guys, Offset reported y'all knee deep in the gambling depths and, honey, owes millions to the IRS. But they're also saying, y'all, that Jada was in support, y'all, of Offset's legal move. They said, to each his own. I don't feel no kind of way. He said, it's never a problem when it happens the other way. So, hey, let's get a win, honey, for the other guy one time, he argued. But Fat Joe quickly, y'all, disagreed.
Yeah,
he said, you can't be a rap star, honey, asking for somebody to pay your bills. He clapped back. He said, I love my sister Cardi B, honey. He said, I know how hard it is for her to come from, how hard it is where she come from, y'all, where we came from, and honey, and make a couple of dollars and be successful. He said, but Offset is reportedly, going through his situation. But I still think Cardi B should help him. I mean, if she,
I just don't believe a man should eat off a female. I'm sorry. It's just in my DNA. I wouldn't give a damn if I had a 1-bedroom apartment and a blow-up mattress and a little TV on the wall to play PlayStation or something and start all over. I'm not gonna ask her to pay no bills. I don't care if I was married to Oprah. I'm good. I'm a man. And stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just
But
different.
they got the new man now. They got the new man now. The new man, he takes care of the kids. He stay home and cook for the wife while she go to work, honey.
Yeah, I mean that's different in that particular situation. The problem has been a lot of courts have been so unfair to men over the past years. So now it seems like when a man asks for it or whatever, it's kind of like a get back. Here's my get back right here. Now this is one for the men. Each situation is different and it don't make it right. But just as a man, if you got hands and you could fix something and work or whatever. You just have to be a man, and you just can't be living off no female. That's just me.
Yeah. Well, didn't Babyface make the song, honey? I'll wash your clothes, I'll take your check, and I'll pay your rent as soon as I get home from work. Didn't he say something like that?
Sure did.
Yeah. So I guess the man is doing this now, but I don't know. But anyway, we're going to keep him lifted up in prayer, y'all. And while we praying, honey, people are starting to wonder, y'all, what is really going on at Beyonce's concert, baby. They say the sisters is fighting over there, honey. They say Beyonce, Carter, and Rodeo Chitlin Circuit Tour have been delivering high-energy performance, they say. But the excitement, honey, took a rowdy turn, honey, during her London show recently at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. They say as the global superstar performed her 2008 track, honey, Why Don't You Love Me? They say a chaotic scene broke out, baby. The queen started fighting in the crowd.
They say, honey, was going, them was hard slaps.
They say TMZ is reporting out that social media clips captured a fan donning a sparkling black cowboy hat throwing punches at another concert girl in a black t-shirt. They say nearby attendees, honey, attempted to intervene, but the scuffle appeared difficult to tame, honey. In a TikTok video, they say a man involved in the brawl explained what happened during the altercation. They said, honey, the London stop wasn't short on drama elsewhere. They said during the same performance, they said Beyonce faced that doggone wardrobe malfunction, honey. There's a lot of stuff going on, honey. And I've never thought the queens would fight, honey.
Ain't no way I try to break up a fight between two sick boy.
Two what?
I didn't say it.
Yeah, well, you say it.
Two sisters.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah. But it's just interesting. But I thought Beyonce brought love and stuff. I mean, why would people?
Beyonce ain't got nothing to do with what they doing in the audience.
Yeah, but she should tell the people. She should put time no fighting, no cursing.
You shouldn't have to say that. You should know how to conduct yourself when you come to a concert.
Yeah.
Or when you go anywhere.
Yeah, but you know, Brad, we living in a different.
And they ain't got nothing to do with Beyonce.
I think their energy be real high.
Is that what it is?
Well,
okay, that made me nervous.
I'm just tired of people. Every time we congregate, we got to fight. Can't go nowhere.
Yeah, it's the American way, honey.
Nobody got to fight when they went to see Gladys Knight and the Queen's tour. Nobody got to fight. Nobody got to fight when they went to see who was on that tour. Gladys Knight,
Stephanie Mills,
Patty LaBelle.
Patty LaBelle. Nobody got to fight. And why they got to fight everywhere else?
Yes, Lord.
Well, they're not fighting in that crowd because they all got like blood pressure stuff. Well,
Sir.
they got stuff going on. They coming in there on walkers. You can't
wait
fight.
a minute.
You can't take your hands off them walkers.
No, baby.
We not
the
doing
girls ain't that damn old, honey. I go to those concerts, honey.
We not doing that.
That's not nice.
You got gout in them ankles. Them ankles swollen up.
Not nice.
It's hard to kick somebody. Your ankles swollen up.
You would not, baby, honey, say that about the girls, honey. These girls are still, they in their 80s, baby, and they still performing, honey.
It's hard to fight when somebody's singing I Feel Good all over.
Thank you, honey.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to fight.
Lady.
Yes, and then you be so happy to hear Mama Love. What's the word?
Lady Mama Love. Voulez beaucoup c'est ce soir, honey. Ce soir. Voulez beaucoup c'est ce soir. Ce soir. Creole Lady Mama La.
And what you say, Gary, for the people in the back?
Voulez-vous coucher ce soir? Ce soir. Voulez-vous coucher ce soir?
And what does that mean? I never knew.
Creole Lady Mama La.
Okay,
yeah, she met Mama La, baby, down in New Orleans, strutting her stuff for the Queen. She said, "Hello, hey Joe, you want to give it a go?" Get you, gaga, da da.
That's wrong.
Get you, gaga here.
And what?
Molo toco la sa la la.
And what?
Creole Lady Mama La.
All wrong.
Voulez-vous coucher le soir?
He's actually right. That's the word.
Voulez-vous coucher ce soir?
He ain't singing it the right key, but that's definitely the word.
At all.
Daddy got better listen, honey.
That's on Gary's voicemail. You call his phone, he don't answer the phone. What did your voicemail say, Gary?
Voulez-vous coucher ce soir? Ce soir. Kitchi, ya, gaga.
Oh, gosh.
Kitchi, ya.
That's enough, man. Give us a clue.
No, wait up. Molo toco la ya, da.
There's more.
Turn it up,
Lady Mama La. There you go, baby.
Come on, give us the color, Gary.
The color today, y'all, one of my favorite color. My color today is summer breeze. On the high end, you say summer breeze, and on the low end, you say beautiful orange. Get you, yeah, yeah.
Doggone it, y'all give it up for Gary with the
yeah, here.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, so Rick Smiley Morning Show, 7 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary, happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day to you too, Ricky. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. It could be a bittersweet moment, y'all, for the lovely Portia Williams, y'all. It's being reported, y'all, that Real Housewives of Atlanta saw Portia Williams just walked away with a major win in her divorce from Simon Guobadia. Now, they're saying during the June 11th hearing, a judge, y'all, enforced the former couple's prenup, ordering Simon, y'all, to pay Portia only $40,000 a month in alimony for up to 15 months, and he got to cover all of her legal fees. Now, they're saying that she's going to also be able to keep that beautiful Rolls Royce that he gifted her. Now, Portia won in divorce court. Now, they're saying that the court also gave Portia until 2027, y'all, to decide if she wants to stay in their beautiful $7 million mansion. Originally, Simon was part of his marital asset. Now, they say if she chooses to remain, she must refinance, y'all, the mansion and buy out Simon's 50% stake. Though they say he'll continue, y'all, to pay the mortgage, y'all, in the meantime, y'all. Now, they're saying that the exes, y'all, who appeared via Zoom reportedly had no interaction during the nearly 10-hour hearing. Now, they say Simon walked away very angry, they're saying, but he also has 30 days to appeal the ruling. Isn't that touching and sad for Portia? She's only getting $40,000 a month.
Man.
I mean, that's a purse. That's a Hermes purse.
In another country.
That's
He
a
ain't gonna pay it.
salary.
What, Ricky?
He ain't gonna pay it.
You don't think?
He in another country. He ain't finna pay that. He don't have to.
He ain't in the jurisdiction no more.
How do you enforce it?
Oh, really?
Yeah, how do they enforce it?
Even though the judge say you got to pay it, he ain't got to pay it. He can't go back to jail.
But he's not going to be here to go to jail.
Oh.
He already gone.
Yeah.
He ain't paying.
I don't know
He
how
probably-
that works.
Yeah, he probably unless they're gonna take it out of his bank account, unless he has a bank account in the United States, and they're gonna garnish it.
Yeah. Well, that's sad, dude. I mean, and $40,000, I mean, that's not much for Portia. I mean, that's her lifestyle is, I'm sure costs much more than that a month. And then she has her child and stuff she got to live with.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in 15 months.
Man, he ain't winning nothing in court. He got to give up the Rolls Royce, the house, and $40,000 a month. What did he do?
Yeah, well, I mean, he probably, whatever he did, he probably hurt her. I mean, hurt her feelings and stuff and tricked her into marrying him or whatever, allegedly, and lied to her. She probably thought he was a different type of person, and he wound up not being that person. And then they had to deport him or whatever, so he put her through a lot of stress. So hopefully and prayerfully, Portia gets her money and her beautiful Rolls Royce. And she should just buy him out of that mansion because it was only $7 million.
Only.
So she could buy him out.
$7 million? How many square feet is that house, Brett?
I don't know. I don't know, but I know it's big.
Yeah, it's a big house.
That's a lot too.
Yeah, well,
$7 million.
It's a really nice house. Yep, 7.
But in Black Atlanta,
so that
I mean,
that note got to be $10-20 a month.
What, $1,000 a month?
Yeah.
Yeah, people pay that for rent. So I mean,
for $7,000.
Yeah, well, speaking of
probably
$7
more
million,
than that.
I mean, well, I guess it's a big house. But speaking of houses and big houses, y'all, congratulations goes out to Jacksonville Jaguar rookie Travis Hunter. They say he just made a major off-field move by buying a beautiful, stunning $3.275 million estate in the prestigious Deerwood Country Club. Now, they're saying that the newlywed cornerback and wide receiver he secured, y'all. Now, here's how big his house is, which is not really that big. It's only 8,125 square foot. Now, they're saying that the two-story home, which he purchased recently through an LLC that he shares with his beautiful new wife, y'all. They're saying, honey, his wife, Leanna LaDafuite, they said it's really special. They said because the listing agent, Angela Stringfellow, said he took the time, y'all, to appreciate the home and the family, y'all, that lived in that beautiful mansion that he just bought. Now, it's only 5 bedrooms. It have 7 bathrooms. They say it includes a 4-car garage, a pool, a tennis court, a gym, a theater, a billiard room, a wine cellar, and even a pickleball court. Now, they say it's spread across a massive 7.5-acre lot in the gated estates. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Mr. Hunter, he shares this house, Hunter, along with some of his other colleagues, Mr. Josh Scooby. and John Henderson. They both live in that Lux neighborhood. Now, they're saying, y'all, that they called his house, honey, one of the most expensive houses, honey, in the neighborhood. Which that's what would happen when they see a young black man that don't really know that much about money or whatever coming, and they're going to sell him the highest doggone house in the neighborhood, make him think that he done something well and stuff. But we're going to congratulate him and his beautiful wife.
He got his money. He got what he wanted.
Wait, maybe that's the house he wanted.
They
Gary.
setting him up right, man. He bought the house through his LLC, through his business, so they set his whole trust and everything together. So he's surrounding himself around people that know how to make that money move.
Really?
Right
Well,
way.
why couldn't you just buy a regular house, honey? You need to start off in a regular 3-bedroom house, damn it, with that woman. And then, honey, let's see if she gonna love you enough to go get it.
I hope his marriage work out because
I hope it does too. Because
he ain't gonna have nothing.
He only making $46.6 million damn dollars. I mean, you know.
I mean, he ain't a regular person. He an elite person. He want to live in an elite house.
Yeah, but okay. Well, congratulations, Josh. I mean, and Jason, and whatever his name is, Travis. Congratulations to him, honey. You know, but that's a lot of house, honey, for a newlywed, honey. And okay. All right. The color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Brianna. On the high end, you say Brianna, and on the low end, you say beautiful blue. Yeah, and that's a color.
She back there. She back there in the room. Calling
What's she back there doing? What's she back there doing, Rick?
Calling herself liking. That's the color today, Brianna.
I'm going to send it to you. Yes, that's it. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Yeah. And it's funny.
Them black mamas don't play, do it?
No,
you say
not at
Brianna,
all.
Brianna, so when you say pink.
I done heard my grandmama say that for real, man. That joke ain't that joke.
And if y'all don't know what we talking about, y'all got to go to Hulu and check out Foolish, Rickey Smiley comedy special to know who Brianna is.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And what's she back there doing?
Call herself lacking.
Brett, did you holler on that one, Brett? Gary.
Yes.
Did it wipe you out, Gary?
She back.
Oh, yes, honey. I'm like, all right.
You see it so hard, dog.
Yes, honey.
That's how you
All I
said.
said was, where's Brianna? Where's Brianna? He asked you all that. She back there. And boy, the way you put your hand on your hip and did your neck. Oh, Lord.
Help us, Jesus. Help us.
I'm going to have to watch the whole thing again.
Hulu, y'all. Hulu.
I ain't really watched it yet. I couldn't enjoy it when I was watching it in the theater with y'all because I was too busy. I was so. But this weekend,
It's a good weekend to watch it. Yes.
Man, listen. Oh, yeah, with all the kids
great
there.
weekend to watch it again.
That'd be good.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I'm
Me
gonna sit down. I'm gonna wait till it's quiet. I might watch it when I get off work. You got me laughing. You got me laughing at my own joke. I'm not laughing at I'm laughing at the thought of it. It's just the thought of it.
Are you even real? Hold it! He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
On Rick Cloud Morning Show, Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, post-Father's Day, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. The prayer warriors are being solicited again, y'all, for one of the friends of the morning show, y'all. The prayer warriors are, I can hardly say it. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're praying, y'all, for Snoop Dogg. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, but it's being reported, y'all, that Snoop Dogg, he lost his beloved dog, Julius, y'all. They're saying, y'all, that Snoop Dogg has been dealt with a devastating blow. Now, the rapper revealed, y'all, that his beloved dog, Julius, and it was given to him by Wiz Khalifa, y'all, passed away this week. Now, they're saying it's unknown what happened to Julius, but it's evident, y'all, that the West Coast rapper, y'all, is going through a lot. And a lot of people are saying, y'all, that he really didn't look that pleased at the BET Awards. So he probably was mourning the loss of Julius. And I did research, and Julius is a French bulldog. Brad, are you familiar with French bulldogs?
Absolutely.
Yeah, isn't it sad, though, y'all? So have you talked to Snoop regarding his the death?
No, I didn't know. And that's
Did the
sad.
dog
I
just
know
die?
He's upset.
He just died, Ricky, this week, y'all. So he may have died when they were at the BET Awards, because people are saying that Snoop didn't look, too, happy as he normally does. So he was dealing with the mourning. So we're going to keep him lifted up in our prayers and hopefully.
Snoop looked happy, Gary.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I don't know, people just think because he lost his dog, so Brad, and I know, honey, what a
Yeah.
dog mean to y'all.
Yeah.
They mean a lot to us. They're definitely like family.
Barry, you never had a dog?
No, well, we had dogs. My daddy used to have dogs. We didn't have them. They were
Please
his
don't.
dogs, so he fed them and took care of them, honey, and put them in the dog. They used to be in the
They
backyard.
kept
in the
them
dog
chained
pen.
to a fence. Please, let's not talk about it.
no.
Yeah, you just
No, they
cruel.
weren't chained to the fence. It was the tree, Brad. We haven't changed.
Chained to the tree.
Yeah,
Wow.
Cruel.
That was not a
Cat,
pet.
that's what you need,
Cruelty.
cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do need he needs a cat.
I don't want nothing purring
You need a
against me,
fish.
baby. Oh, no cats, no fish, honey. Nothing, honey.
That's been established.
That purrs are bloops.
Two things you ain't gonna have near you.
No, honey.
But he does like fish sticks.
Man, go on to the
I
next
break
story.
out in hives, honey. So no. All right, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, this is all these sad stories this morning, y'all. It's been reported, y'all, that LSU star Flau'jae Johnson, she said, y'all, that she...
Flau'jae, man. Say her name right.
Flau'jae. Well, child, whatever that name is. Flau'jae. They said she's... Who?
Flau'jae.
Oh, Flau'jae. Oh, real? She should have named her damn Florence. But anyway, Flau'jae. Well, I mean, it looks like it. They say, honey, LSU star Flau'jae.
Actually, her dad passed away, and that's part of his name.
What was the part? Flaw or J? Oh, okay.
It
But
don't
nevertheless, y'all,
put some respect on her name.
I'm speaking out, Brad. She said, y'all, that she and Angel Reese, y'all, are no longer friends, honey, but they still she respects her, honey, her WNBA success. Now, LSU star Flau'jae, she said she didn't sugarcoat her current relationship with Angel Reese during a recent candid interview. She said, we're not friends. She said bluntly when asked where did things stand. Now, she said, despite the personal distance, Flau'jae acknowledged, y'all, that they did share history back together. She said, we're not friends, and honey, this is what it is, and whatever. And, people like, girl, she said, that bond we had and what we did together, winning that title, she said, you could never take that away, honey, from us. She also hinted, y'all, at behind-the-scenes tension, citing a lot of media, a lot of locker room stuff, though she didn't elaborate, but she still said there's no bad blood. She said, now I support her in everything, honey, she do. She said about Miss Reese, honey, but she said she's killing it. She said, honey, she even clowns back at, some online critics. She said, I be clowning the folks that be talking down on her. I'm just proud of her. Now, she said, she said, now focus on her junior season and music career. Flau'jae added, she said, stuff happens. She said, you just gotta grow, honey. And they said, honey, it's a sad thing. It's real, Rickey, but these girls were friends. Black women cannot be out in the media bickering and going back and forth.
They ain't bickering by expressing that they're not friends. You could be colleagues and work together, but not friends.
But you don't tell people that you're not friends with that person. Huh? Even
Yeah,
though
I
she
agree
said
with
she
that
wouldn't
too. You
sugarcoat,
shouldn't
you
tell them
don't do
because it
that.
does start mess.
That starts mess, and the white girls would never say, shit, well, I haven't spoken with Becky in a while, and she changed the subject. But the black girl, we ain't friends. No, that's not a good look. It's
No,
not.
I mean, if that's the truth and you're not somebody's friend, then you can say that.
No, you can't. That's
You can
not
say
cute.
that.
No,
Yes,
you
yes,
just say,
yes,
honey,
you
I haven't
can.
spoke to her in a while. That's all you're saying.
Yes, you can. Maybe she's tired of people asking her, and she just want to be truthful about it.
And she wasn't
And maybe
dissing
they'll
her.
stop asking her. She's
Now,
a
they
really
both
sweet
played
girl.
basketball at
Yes, they were
LSU.
friends.
Yeah. She didn't diss Angel Reese, though. I mean, she wasn't
She
saying.
didn't say anything bad about
She
her.
say we're not friends. When you say something like that,
but
we're not
that's
friends,
bad. She
that
said
holds...
she's doing her thing.
Yeah,
She
but
said
that...
she's doing her thing.
No,
gave her
she
some
said she
kudos.
not friends. She didn't say nothing about she not doing her thing. She
Now,
said we
I
are
will say
not
when
friends.
black people say they're not friends, it just hit different. being
Exactly.
black. That thing do hit different. We're not friends. It hit some kind of way now.
Yes, it does, and I feel
Just a
bad
little.
for her.
Just a little bit.
I
It
don't
just
think you
hit.
should- I don't think you should feel bad for anybody, Gary.
Yes, because
I
I'm
think
a
they both
Christian,
doing their
Brad.
own
I
thing.
feel
They're
bad for people.
successful. Don't feel bad for her. Flau'jae is doing really good, and so is Angel Reese. And I don't think either of them are losing sleep by not being friends.
Oh my God, Brad, you're not understanding it, honey.
I think Gary is losing sleep. It's all right, Gary.
It has you up all night there.
Yes, it did, because I love these two young ladies. They both came out on the scene together, honey. Nobody knew who they were until they were big stars. And then you gonna sit there and talk about we ain't friends, honey? No.
Actually, before before Flau'jae came on the scene, she did the rap game, and she was very good.
But we didn't know until she got friends with Angel Reese.
Make me
That's
think about
not
that song. Why can't we be friends?
That's right. We
Back in the day.
That's right.
Why
That's
can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
Yes, yes.
Why can't we be friends?
Yes.
Right. Boy, that used to be my jam. My Uncle Herbie used to play that song, man. What?
And Brad, just think about it. If I go around telling people me and you ain't friends, how is that gonna make you feel?
Because it's more like friends. How many of us have been friends? Before we go any further,
let's be friends.
That's right. There you go, honey. The color today, y'all, is Brianna. On the high, you say Brianna, and on the low, you say beautiful blue. That's a Brianna blue. That's your color for today.
We'll let you down.
Why the color today, Brianna?
Because in honor of Brianna, because it's a beautiful, nice summer color, Rickey, and in honor of Brianna, they gave her that color blue. So I think it's
Brett, where Brianna at?
She back there. All herself lacking.
Yeah.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the team.
She back there.